we are back with some more Minecraft Skyblock here on Cosmic Sky. Today, we're going to be going ahead and setting up farms on my island because I haven't been doing anything on my island at all. The last time I did anything was set up my portals, and by the way, you can visit these portals now by doing visit not Connor if you want to use a portal for free. The only major change I've done is made a more advanced fishing farm just so I can make sure I land every fish when I'm manually fishing, which I'm actually going to destroy since I do not need it anymore. While I destroy this, I'm going to give a rundown of what I want to do today. As you can see, we're on level 5 on the scoreboard, and I want to go ahead and hit level 6, because if we do island level 6 gets us access to carrots, so I'd like to make progress on that. And then I'd also like to go ahead and place down cow spawners. I know I already have chickens going. We have enough to place cows. We literally have them unlocked. So we'll go ahead and place them down. We're going to place down around 20, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the chicken spawners because cows are just better for food that I'm gonna need for adventure. So we're gonna go ahead, place down a cow spawner here, put one here, and place more. So now we have 20 down. And another thing we're gonna do is work on farming, which quite literally all I want to do is get to carrots. So we need to farm potatoes, which I've been saving all kind of crops that are plantable since I started adventuring. I've sold a bit of them, but I've mainly kept most of them. So we're gonna try and make a semi-decent big farm layout as well. There's a lot of things I want to do today to make progression because I've done nothing on the island, and then I want to do next video maybe some automation because I haven't even tapped into the automation scene, which I know a lot of islands are already tapping into that, but as a solo, of course, it's harder to get to that point. But since I play the game non-stop, it shouldn't be that difficult. It's just I'm kind of delaying it for video purposes. So the fishing farm is gone. We're done with that because manual fishing becomes pretty much pointless at certain points in time, of course, and it doesn't produce enough island XP. So what I want to do with farms is kind of build everything within this area, and then eventually we'll expand out with our island border size because it does expand every time our level goes up. But I don't really want to expand on that right now because I like my small little island, and if we need to expand on it, we will. So I'm thinking for farms, I'm gonna stack them upwards and make like giant rows of them, I guess. I don't really know the best way to explain it, so I'm laying out where the water is going to technically be, and I think we can have 4 of these going along here, and then we'll chop off the rest of the area here. So right about here is the edge of this whole thing. Okay, and this can contain farms, and then we'll make it go upwards. So bottom would be wheat, and then the highest would be carrot, and we'll have 3 layers, of course, because we have to put potatoes in the middle. So what I need is to go into shop and buy a lot of dirt. And by the way, people have been asking how I'm making all my money. I know a lot of people are curious. I'm just gonna preference this again because I have mentioned how I did it. I did a lot of AH flipping. I bought items, then sold them for higher when I could. If someone sold the item for underprice, of course, and then I just sold it for higher, of course. So I did that, and then I managed to go in scavenger, get loot from there to then make a set for the regular adventure. That's pretty much all I did to make my money and how I'm making my money. But now I'm always just using my new set that I'm using. It's not fully done yet. The axe is completely done now, but everything else is still being worked on currently. So right now we're currently putting down dirt. I'll remove the wool in the inside here once I'm done because it's just temporary to lay out where the water was supposed to go, which reminds me we need to grab our water bucket and put water in these spots anyways. Probably a wise idea. If you guys are enjoying this kind of content here on Cosmic Sky, let me know down below in the comments. I'd appreciate the feedback, and give me your suggestions on what you'd like to see for like things to teach you guys if you're new to the server. I'm trying my best to give people information on how to start without a top rank so that they can get a top rank. I know 2 of my viewers so far that I've met on Twitch have managed to actually get top rank by just playing the game and learning how to make a ton of money. So it is possible. It just takes a lot of playing of the game to actually manage to get a top rank for free. People are selling them left, right, and center, and even for cheaper than the actual store price, so it's insane. So the first layer's done. I think I'm gonna see how high I can go up first before I start building. Oh, we have enough room, definitely. Okay, so I think I'm going to make this 3 tall, and then this will be the next layer, and then 3 tall again, and then this will be the next layer. Okay, I got a rundown of how I want to do this. Okay, so we're done putting the layout of the farm, so I can break these corners here, get rid of the pillars there. Now I just need a ton of dirt, and I'll make the water at the end here once I'm done filling this all in. The thing is, I won't be making my farms any bigger than this because I'd rather be running adventures. It's way more reliable for money as a solo, at least. As a big team, you want to progress further into end game, which is like the final tier of like Slayer mining, all sorts of stuff. So it's not really that easy for a solo, so it's better to just run adventures. Okay, we got this done. We'll make the area for the water really quick, and I am gonna go ahead and put a block under for this as well. So we'll go ahead, put a block here. And of course, I'm gonna have to put some lanterns down at some point, just because, of course, lighting purposes. I'm pretty sure you need light on the server, but I'm gonna double check by just having lanterns down, because I know in the beta, you technically needed light, which is actually pretty fun instead of just not having to put light, because then people question why their crops don't grow, and then they have to learn about light levels. It's a good teaching way to make people learn about light levels. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention, I did actually start working on a texture pack. It's gonna be a combination of vanilla tweaks, so my personal favorite features from it, and then a combination of custom textures for Sky. The texture pack is this one right here, Not Connor Cosmic Sky version 1.0. I might make a video on this, or I might just post it in my Discord. Somewhere on the homepage of my channel, you'll find the link to my Discord server. It does require a fabric mod that loads the custom textures. So for example, for some of the textures, they're all like made by Momica, but eventually if I do release it, it'll be put in my Discord server for people to download. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the second layer. So we need more dirt. Where's that? Grab a decent bit and we'll start placing this. Okay, we're almost done the top layer of dirt. Come on. Okay, we're done with the top layer. Now we just need to go ahead, go up to the second, break this, boom, boom, do it here also, and then we'll go ahead, do it on the last one, and there we go. Now we just need to go ahead and place the water on the top row, and then we'll start tilling the land. Okay, we got the hoe, and we're gonna go ahead and start tilling this. And one thing I learned about the island tools, by the way, I should mention, when you hit the part where it says it converts to iron or diamond, it takes off the enchants. Like, it'll give you it back, but it'll take it off, and you have to get iron or diamond tier enchants for that if you're leveling an island tool. And it does it with the custom enchant gems as well. Thought I mentioned that because I didn't even know that until recent, and I'm not even there yet, but at least I know beforehand, so I'm not really confused on what happened. So I'm done tilling everything. We're just gonna keep some of the seeds here, and we'll place all the ones we have currently. So we'll start with the wheat, and we'll work our way up to the potatoes. So let's go ahead and start placing all these down. So one thing I completely forgot about is we need the sea lanterns down. So we need to go ahead and place these down, of course. So now we can go ahead and place the wheat seeds. So it looks like we might have enough to just max out this whole thing for wheat at least. Maybe a bit spare, I'm not too sure. Or we might be a little bit shy. Okay, so we were a little bit short, so I grabbed a bit from my PV. We'll just go ahead and grab all these out. Okay, so wheat is done. Now we're gonna move on to potatoes, which we had around the same as the wheat seeds, so we should have enough. And I forgot again, we need to put sea lanterns down. I've come to the decision, so I'm gonna go ahead and just save some sea lanterns so I don't have to purchase more. It's probably a wiser idea anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. And we're done saving them. There we go. So that should still work. It should make them all grow. And that means we should have enough to put them on the top too. From what it looks like, we definitely have enough potatoes, but carrots, we are like very low on those. So we're done with potatoes. We'll go ahead and put those in PV. I think it's 3. There we go. Put those away. The one thing with carrots, we need to farm potatoes first. So we need to get 2,000 done. We already have the recipe and we need island level 6. Off video, I'm probably just going to place down the carrots and get all the requirements done for that because we can't even get them done right now. And this video's been pretty long if I'm gonna be completely honest. Let's go ahead and finish up the lights, of course, because might as well. Break down the center, of course, because we don't need them there. And there we go. We've got the farm situated. We just need to place the carrots, which I'll do off video. Anyways, that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.